What is going on, guys? GregglesTV. I've had a few of you guys ask me what camera I use pretty often lately, and I'm going to tell you, but ultimately I'm also going to tell you the gear I use on a daily basis. Now, this isn't the only gear I use, but this is the gear I use on a daily basis. I shoot 2 videos every single day, so I tend to, shoot my stuff really quick. I don't want to be spending all day, because if I did that, I would get nothing accomplished the rest of the day. So I try to keep my shoots really quick, really simple, and that's because that's kind of my attention span anyway. So let's get into the gear that I use on a daily basis. First off, the camera. The one you're looking at right now is the Panasonic GH4. It is an excellent video camera. Shoots in up to 4K, 30 frames per second. And the lens I use is 12 by 35 millimeters. And the lens is almost as expensive as the camera itself. It gets pretty damn expensive. And the reason I chose such, high quality equipment when I started out a few years ago is I wanted something that's gonna last me a long time, something that's gonna look really good. And I think I kind of accomplished that with this lens and this camera. It's really, honestly, the only lens I have. Lenses are so expensive, and this one does the job. It does a great overall job just shooting tech, and I love it so far, and I really have no need to upgrade the camera or the lens. Next up would be this Sony lavalier mic. This thing is under 20 bucks. Sounds fantastic. It's kind of ugly. You can see it stick out, and I sometimes will have my wire running right out, but ultimately it sounds really good. I'm very impressed with it, and I don't have to worry about batteries because it doesn't run off batteries, and it sounds so good. It captures my voice really well. It's the perfect volume, the bass, the treble, everything sounds really good with it. So if you want to pick up any of these things, I should have said in the beginning, but everything I'm talking about will be linked down below. Again, this is just a Sony lavalier mic. Next up, the light above here. This light above my camera is a $35 light, and I didn't use it up until I started using it last year, actually, the beginning of last year. Before I was using some, these 2 big lights, but this one pretty much does the job because I'm not, all the way over here or over there, and it gives me a lot of light, and it's really portable, so I love that. And that's, like I said, I keep things simple. When you add more complication to your shoots, you're not going to be able to shoot quick, and also the other problem is you probably won't shoot because you're going to get lazy. So I like to keep my stuff really simple, and this light is perfect. 35 bucks, and then the batteries, I think they're like 25, maybe $30. So you have to get the batteries. You can't just get the light. You have to get the light and the batteries, and it works fantastic. I have no issues with it. Sometimes I need more light, and I'll turn my other lights on, like my hue lights, but otherwise it works perfectly fine. Now let's talk about the tripod. Again, tripod, I do have a nice tripod of like a $200 or $300 tripod. I never use it. It's more complicated to set up. It's super heavy. I really never use it. So I use literally a $20 tripod from Amazon. It's plastic, nothing special about it. And but it does the job fine. I just need it at a certain height. Sometimes I'll lower it, and that's it. It works perfectly fine. So don't think like when you start YouTube, or even if you've been doing YouTube for a while, that you need all this super expensive equipment. Even this camera, you don't need a camera, this good. You could literally get away with your cell phone and then pick up some kind of microphone for your phone and plug it in, and it would sound probably fine. So don't think you need to get rocked into these big, huge, things where you need to compete with these other big YouTubers who, take it to another level. Even, MKBHD and Austin Evans and all these other guys, their cameras are like $20,000, and you can't compete with that. I can't compete with that. So you don't have to compete with that. There's people that, look at PewDiePie. He used to shoot in 720p for the longest time, and he's one of the biggest YouTubers. So don't think you need the best equipment to be successful. And then lastly, I use Adobe Premiere Elements to edit my videos. It's like $100 software, one-time fee. Now, can you get better software than that? Yeah, but ultimately, I do everything off my PC. I don't do it on a Mac. And Premiere Elements is a one-time fee. There's no subscription fee like you would with just regular Adobe video software that has a $20 a month fee. This is just a one-time fee, and it does exactly what I need. I can record and edit in up to 4K 30, and it does that fine. Keep it simple, guys. That's my main thing. I'll link everything in the description down below, like I said, if you want to pick any of this stuff up. But keep it simple. If you want to do YouTube, You know, don't go crazy spending money. When I first started off, I was using a GoPro. Sometimes I would use my phone, and then eventually I borrowed my father-in-law's GH3. I liked it. I looked into the GH4 because I thought, hey, I'm gonna start shooting in 4K. I do 4K sometimes. I don't do it all the time. A lot of time I do 1080p 60 just because 4K takes so long to upload, and I upload so many videos every day. I'd be uploading videos forever. But keep it simple, keep your costs low, and you know what? You'll do YouTube, and you could possibly be successful off of it, because you know it's if you do it, you're a step ahead of everyone else. Because most people, when they do YouTube, they do a couple videos and then they stop, and that's why most people don't succeed. But the people that keep on going, like myself, can get a little bit of a success, and just work hard. And if you love it, keep doing it. If you don't love it, quit. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you down the road. Peace.